even if you don't respond to me, I can have a conversation with myself. You know what I mean? So I can sit there and just talk out things that I've been thinking about for whatever. And so people really don't realize that. Like, if I'm not talking to you, it's not because I can't talk to you. It's because I'm not going to throw you a rope in the ocean. You can just drown, or you can figure out how to swim. So if you can't figure out how to swim, that's on you. Like, you don't have the skill or the whatever, or you're not that, whatever you're talking about isn't that interesting to me, or whatever the fuck it is. So it's like, yeah, it is a skill that you are just kind of born with. It is, but I feel like it's a skill that you can acquire. It just takes a lot more time and practice to acquire than like most things. Like, it'd probably take years and years to be able to figure out, because a lot of the time it's more of just like you can't figure out how people are reacting, or you can't figure out how to say something without like second guessing yourself and shit like that. And that's something that you just like, it's really hard for people to work out and stop doing.
I mean, it's possible that it's something you could acquire. I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking biased because it's something I'm fucking good at, and I'm just like, this is something I'm born to do. But
Yeah.
I just fucking feel like, dude, most things, like, Jimi Hendrix didn't just fucking pick up, like, despite what Miss might fucking lead you to believe, Jimi Hendrix didn't pick up a fucking guitar and just start playing riffs. He practiced nonstop every fucking day for years and years and years. Prince did the same thing until they fucking were perfect and they're masters of their own fucking craft. But I feel like, dude, even when I was a little kid, my mom would just basically tell me, shut the fuck up. Like, you keep talking. What, you have such a big mouth. I'm like, I can't help it.
Yeah,
I don't,
my mom always told me that too.
Do.
My mom always told me that.
Like, why do you have such a big mouth? Why can't you ever shut the fuck up? Like, because I fucking can't. My mind is like, nah, fuck the filter. We're taking air, ripping it out your fucking brain as soon as you're born. Like, you're saying whatever the fuck we tell you to say. Like,
no,
you're
definitely right. You're definitely fucking right. Like, that's something that my mom always said. Like, you don't shut up. I'm like, I don't want to shut up. What do you mean? This is just me, bro. What's the problem here?
There'll be plenty of time to shut up when I'm dead, right? And then you'll miss my fucking rants. And you'll be like, God damn it, why did he shut up? Why did he have to die? Well, like, what do you want from me?
No, exactly. I get what you're saying there. That is very true. But also, though, real quick, if I were to edit that music video and send it over to you, would you maybe be able to put a little After Effects or something on it?
Yeah, I definitely can.
Potentially. See what you can do.
Yeah, as soon as I see it, like, I'll
Okay.
definitely take a look and figure out what I can possibly do for it.
Okay, alright. We have a few different shots, so I'm going to see how I can edit it together. It shouldn't be too bad to edit it together, but we'll see. We did like 5 or 6 shots, so it should be decent. Okay, anyway, what do we have to discuss? What were we just discussing earlier that I was like, hold on.
We were talking about Billie Eilish. I know you wanted to say
I know.
something.
Okay, there was definitely Billie Eilish. Okay, hold on. There was Billie, but there was one other thing, and I'm trying to remember what the fuck it was. Hold on. Let me write that down, though. Billie Eilish. Okay, so there was Billie Eilish, and then you said something about females or something. Oh, yeah, you were like...
Alinity.
No,
Alinity,
there was alinity. There was alinity. Also, you said that guys only do things for pussy.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
Guys,
Thank you.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I said it. You're the one that said it, Jason.
See how I fucking did that? Yeah, that's exactly what CNN does to every person that comes on. Wait, I didn't say that. What the fuck?
You fucking asshole, twisting my words and shit.
Now somebody will take that
Alinity.
clips out of context and be like, oh shit, he was just agreeing with what he said first off.
God damn it. Motherfucker, I'm so tired of your bullshit, Jason. Every fucking time. Okay, alright, we've updated the titles, everything is good to go. Alright, I suppose we can start on Billie Eilish. Yeah, we'll start there, since that's at the top of the list, what we first remembered. Okay, so do you know what I asked you this earlier, but just to, for the sake of the stream, did you know what an industry plant is?
Yes, I know what an industry plant is. This is basically somebody who studio basically pays for, and it's being done on YouTube right now. So I'll give you the example. There's this chick on YouTube that sit there and overnight basically got 2 fucking million subscribers.
Oh,
Somebody that Showboy fucking Philly DeFranco pushed
Wait, who was it?
for no fucking reason. So god damn it, it's this fucking black chick that fucking lives in a van. Doesn't really live in a van. She's a professional actress. But she basically, Philip DeFranco sit there and talked about her on his channel maybe like 3 or 4 days ago. But she essentially sits there and says, yes, it was like to be living in a van. And clearly she doesn't know what it's like to be living in a van. She's not dirty. Everything is pristine. She's fucking sitting there. Like, she's basically a lie. So everybody started to recognize, well, hang on, what the fuck is happening here? There were people being subscribed to her without them even noticing. So people's YouTube accounts were being subscribed to this chick, and they didn't even ever fucking know who the fuck she was. They've never been on our channel. So YouTube was going out of their way to sit there and subscribe random users to her channel to boost her fucking subscribe count. And basically what it is YouTube paid her to be this actress and pretended to fucking be homeless, living in a van. And you can clearly see she's full of shit. But that's what an industry plant is.
Dude, okay, her name is Janelle Eliana. And I'm looking at her shit right now. She only has 2 videos. The first one has 6.5 million views. And the second
Those views were in a week, by the way. Those views were in a week. That first video, especially, that was in a week. Nobody knew who the fuck she was.
Yeah, look at somebody in there. The growth of this channel is extremely suspicious. You're goddamn right it is. Did she get into, like, she probably got into the new creator fucking section or whatever, but that's still, like, you clearly, like, there's no way you get into that without years of work and dedication. So this person went for 1 video, and then her second video got 12 million views.
Yep.
This bitch has 1.4 million subs right now.
And out of nowhere. Like, that was overnight. Like,
that's insane. Hold on.
I mean, if somebody doesn't tell me that fucking is, like, suspicious, and somebody's not, like, I'm for fucking conspiracy theories, but that's fucking, there's something here. YouTube is putting her on a fucking platform deliberately to push her, because YouTube, if you haven't noticed, YouTube is using celebrities now to kind of drown out regular users like me and you, and thousands, if not millions, of regular people on YouTube. They're trying to drown them out with celebrities now, because they're trying to be a regular fucking television network, essentially. So that's what they're doing. So that's what they're using. They're basically using a Disney Channel reject, fucking trying to pretend she lived in a fucking van. I fucking met homeless people. I fucking met people who fucking lived in vans. No fucking way this fucking pristine bitch fucking survives in a van. People came to survive in the hood. And she's gonna fucking survive in a fucking van?
You're retarded, Jason. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. Like, get the fuck out of here with that goddamn shit. You can't even survive in the hood. At least if you're in a van, you're not getting shot at. Alright, let's be real here, Jason. You're right. She is like...
Okay, maybe that's an overstatement, but try to tell me a woman who doesn't bitch and fucking complain when your car is filled with McDonald's wrappers. You're gonna tell me a bitch is fucking living in a goddamn van down by the river like Chris Farley from a Saturday Night Live skit? Fuck out of here.
Okay, I am looking at her, and she is, you're right, she is, like, really clean and everything else, so, like, and people in the comments, oh, yeah, she's a fake, oh, yeah, like, this is so fake, the quirkiness, the pet, the editing, the plot, the voiceover, the hair, yes, the hair, I don't trust people with perfect hair, especially if you live in a van, something is up with YouTube.
Especially black women with perfect hair, who live in a van down by the river.
Jesus, yeah, you would have dreadlocks, for sure, if you were a black female living in a van.
Dude! You wouldn't even have fucking dreadlocks, dude. Like, you hang around black women. If they let themselves go, that hair poofs up, man. It ain't fucking clean either.
That too, you're right.
Like, that shit is not clean. There's a reason why they'll fucking sit there and wear, like, scarves around their head to fucking hide that shit, because they're like, I haven't showered. I fucking haven't, done up my hair. Like, fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah, like, everybody in the comments is calling this shit out. It's a lot like the that Graveyard Girl thing that happened way back at the beginning of YouTube. You remember that?
I do not remember that.
Okay, so basically there was this channel called Graveyard Girl, and it was like at the very beginning of YouTube. Like, I mean, not the very, very beginning, but when YouTube was doing kind of well. So like between 08 and like 09, I think. It might have even been a little earlier. But so this girl was doing a vlog from her room, like, on, a regular basis. I think it was like once a week, and it was this really quirky and fun and family-friendly girl that just, talks to her camera and jumps around and is funny and quirky. And so it turned out she disappeared, and it turned out people did a lot of digging because they thought it was off, and they found the same thing, that she was a paid actress, and that apparently some company was paying for the set, which was her room. Like, they built a set that was her room, and they wanted to get views off of it and make money off of it, because this is when the ads started happening for certain YouTubers, and they had gotten ads, so they wanted to make money off of that, and they wanted to use it to get eyes. And so it turned out the whole time this person was just a fake actress, and then she just disappeared. She just disappeared off the internet. And then what happened was the fucking they got another actress to come back as Graveyard Girl. They just got another actress. And that's like, I'm dead serious. They got another actress, and those videos can but they made a new channel though. Like they made a new channel that wasn't great, like that wasn't Graveyard Girl, but it was like really similar to Graveyard Girl and everything. And that channel blew up a little bit, but then everybody realized again, oh, this is the same thing that happened with Graveyard Girl. So now this Janelle girl is the same exact fucking thing happening a third goddamn time. And apparently YouTube's behind it once at this time, which it makes sense because YouTube does want family-friendly content that they can like guarantee is gonna get views, but also is gonna be something that advertisers are gonna enjoy, which fucking sucks. I mean, that's why we have Will Smith, you know what I mean, on fucking YouTube making YouTube videos, because they're like, oh, we know we can do it. Yeah.
Well, even though if you sit there and fucking like, I watched Will Smith's birthday with his fucking queer ass kid.
Leave Jaden Smith alone.
His fucking
leave Jaden alone.
Leave Jaden alone. All right, Chris Crocker, I'll fucking leave him alone. All right, here. But the truth is, he fucking hates his wife. Like you can see they hate each other with a fucking passion at this point. Like they can't stand one another. And even like he fucking, I wouldn't doubt Will Smith is probably like verging on the trend of becoming an alcoholic at this point. Like, where the fuck did I screw up with this kid? Like, why the fuck is he wearing goddamn dresses? I was a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, motherfucker. I was a fucking epitome of a fucking man. I fucking did everything correct. I did everything correct. And this fucker's wearing dresses and dyeing his hair purple.
What's wrong with dyeing your hair purple?
All right, fine. If you're third wave fucking feminist,
fuck it.
Fine, dude.
I'm getting purple hair. I'm getting purple hair now. Period. I'm getting purple hair now. Fuck you, Jason.
Do it. And
then what are you gonna do? And then what are you gonna do? One of your closest, one of your closest friends and your podcast brethren is going to have purple hair. How the fuck will you feel, Jason?
I'll be calling you Jaden Rocky. Like that's
you
what
fucking bitch. Oh my god. I will you're goddamn
Tell
Willow.
me Will Smith is not like the epitome of a fucking man. Like a man's man. You would not fucking look at Will Smith and be like, dude, that's a man's man. Like he's fucking like, he's a cool guy. He's fucking how you should fucking be brought up. He's sitting there taking care of his family, being there for his kids, fucking sitting there doing everything.
I think that masculinity is a social construct, and I think that it's offensive that you would even suggest that there is such thing as a man's man. Like, what does that even mean?
You know what? Fucking all right, fine. You know what? I actually, this is off topic. I thought of this today. Somebody, for the love of Christ. All right, so if you see, like, alinity is untouchable.
Jesus.
You know what's also untouchable? Transgenders. Because there's a pedophile on Twitter that's fucking saying she wants to see girls fucking take out their tampons and fucking use them on them.
Okay, hold on.
Twitter did not ban this shit. I fucking have proof of this. No, I fucking... oh my god. I have proof of it. I fucking have proof of this. So, hey, God, I'm fucking gonna find this chick. Well, it's not even a chick, it's a fucking guy. He still has dick and balls. And this fucking guy is basically forcing women to fucking wax his dick and balls in fucking Brazilian wax parlors. And women are saying, no, I'm not touching your dick and balls. I'm not waxing them. Canada is forcing these women to fucking grope men. I'm not fucking kidding. I'm fucking
Wait. Canada is forcing women to grope what?
Dude, all right, so... like
you
these
just,
are really...
I'm confused. You sound like Alex Jones, Jason. What are you doing? Canada.
They're turning our kids gay. They're turning our kids gay.
Canada is making women grope men. Like what? What are you saying? Go ahead, continue.
All right, so this transgender, it's a fucking man. He still has his dick and balls, right?
Okay.
So this man is basically he got in the news recently. He lives in Canada. He got in the news recently because he's been fucking going around, not trying to look to sit there and get a Brazilian wax. Like women will get Brazilian waxes, right? So that's not what he was trying to do. He was trying to specifically find the ones who refused and then post them on Twitter to get clout and then possibly sue them because they refused to do the service. And then what happened is a few days later, people started to dig into this fucking man's Twitter account. Well, apparently he had a pool party, and this pool party said 12 and 21-year-olds all welcome. By the way, don't bring your parents, and no legal guardians are allowed. He was gonna fucking rape children, and Twitter supports it. You're not even fucking around. This shit is fucking 100% real. I fucking can't remember the pieces of shit name that I fucking would just die.
Hold on. Pedophile Twitter. What if there was a pedophile? Like, what if there was just like, what if you could just go onto Twitter and just look up pedophile Twitter, and then all of a sudden there's just none but you just see all the pedophiles just fucking right there. You probably fucking can. There's probably some hashtag that they use. I wouldn't imagine, like, you know what I mean? Because they did that on YouTube where they would do like the cam videos where they just call it like a cam thing, and then it would be little kids on the fucking webcam or whatever.
Okay, I found it. The last, the made-up name is Yaniv. Or no, I think that's Jessica Yaniv. That's the made-up trans name.
Hold on, what is this? What is this?
Dude, I swear
Holy
to Christ.
Shit, dude.
I don't... I try... When I
Oh
first saw this person and what they were saying to underage girls, I said, if I had cancer right now and I had only a few weeks left, I would fly to Canada and fucking murder this person. I would not care. I would fucking murder them because people like this should be fucking killed. And I'm fucking, I don't care like who fucking sits there and says, oh, you shouldn't sit there and say that. Fuck you. There's a fucking special place in fucking hell for pedophiles like this. Oh, here it is. I found it. I found exactly what I fucking wanted to find.
What is it?
All right,
dude. There's a fucking Twitter called Pedo Misstood, and it's called, the name is Minor Attracted Person. And it's legitimately a pedo.
Go to your Discord. I just posted exactly what this fucking piece of shit has been posting.
Okay, I'm gonna look at that. You look at what I'm about to send you. I am disturbed deeply.
And by the way, there was a girl. She's a conservative. Mm-hmm. Lindsay Shepard. She was banned off of Twitter because of this fucking man.
Yeah.
And he went after her because she does actually have a medical condition. I'm not sure what the fuck it's called. I think it was actually, I don't know, you ever watched the TV show Friends? But basically there's a medical condition that basically women have something wrong with their uterus that it's more common for them to sit there and have a miscarriage, basically.
Yeah.
So she has this issue. This fucking man pointed that out, came after her with it, and she's like, at least I have a real uterus. And she got perma-banned from Twitter because she dared fucking say something.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so I'm looking at this right now. So this guy said, so at the gym, do girls bear all? Do you see tits and pussy ever? Have you ever seen a tampon string hand of another girl's thing? If she wants a tampon though, should I give her one and instruction on how to use it? Like, would I go into the stall?
This is a man, by the way, saying this.
That sounds so weird. Went really well. I expected more though. I only saw one girl in her panties. Lol, yeah. How old are you? Let's see. If there's like 30 girls in the change room, how many of them would you say are out there changing freely with their vaginas and tits out? Do girls openly insert/change their tampons when freely changing? What? Judge rules girls have no right to visual bodily privacy from boys as long as they're not being touched. What is that? Hold on. Wait, okay. So for that, I'm trying to understand where they're coming from. So for that must be like a now men can use like the female changing room, right? Like that's gotta be what that means.
Well, this guy actually took a photo in a female locker room with underage girls in it. He took a photo in the mirror with the fucking girls behind him.
Okay, let's see. I was really expecting to walk in and see girls with their boobs out. Like, when I'm in the bathroom and ask for a pad, like, if I hear the girl in the next stall ripping one, obviously I know she's on it and probably has one. So I'll ask her, but when it comes to change rooms and stuff, if I notice a girl that's nude has a tampon string coming out when I'm changing and doing my stuff, is it weird to approach her to ask her for a tampon or a pad just to bond with her a bit? That's fucking weird. That ferry to the island, there's field trips with 10 to 12-year-old girls on it each and every time. If I'm in the bathroom and a girl asks me for a pad or a tampon and potentially help on how to use it if it's her first period, what do I do? First of all, how many fucking little girls are coming to this this fucking man to see if he has a tampon? What the fuck?
He's trying to approach them. He's approaching, dude. There's a conversation that he has when he was 27 years old, has with a 15-year-old girl, and it says, "I can't. Oh, you got big tits and a fucking great ass and all this other shit." 27 targeting a 15-year-old, talking about openly in a DM on Twitter. The conversation is available online, and uses to ban this motherfucker, but somebody who calls it out is immediately banned. This pisses me off. We live now in a society that is sitting there saying, no, pedophiles are okay, but if you call them out and say anything against them, you're fucking evil. What fucking world are we living in that this is okay? It pisses me off, man. I never fucking thought we'd get to this point, but actually I did. Because 10 years ago when I had a gay friend, he's like, all we want is gay marriage. I'm like, all right, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm telling you right now, we legalize gay marriage, it's not going to stop there. It's like, oh, you're crazy, you're crazy. Transgender started to come out and said, fucking don't. It's a mental fucking illness. I'm telling you, this is a fucking mental illness. Pedophiles will use this to their advantage and fucking molest young children. Like, oh, you're crazy. Really? 10 years later, we're in the current here and now. He's doing it. And this isn't the only guy that's doing it out there either. I'm guarantee there's fucking multiple men that are fucking dressing up as women and fucking molesting young girls, and we can't say shit because why? You're transgender? Fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Stop dodging the question and to repeat this. What the fuck? Oh my God, there's a whole Twitter for these people. What the fuck? I don't understand. The only time that I because here's the thing. If you are
let me wait before you talk. I think I don't know if you're gonna say this thing.
Okay.
But I would sit there and say this. The only time that I will be okay with this, because there are people with serious mental fuck ups.
Yes.
Where they sit there and look at a child and they're like, I'm attracted to the child, but they don't do nothing about it because they know how fucked up it is, and they fucking try to seek help.
Yes.
And they try to prevent, and they're like, I'm not doing anything. I swear to God, I'm not gonna do anything. I can't do anything. I know I'm fucked up in the head. This isn't fucking normal. I feel for that person.
Yeah.
I feel for that person. Because I feel like there's something mentally wrong with them.
Yeah.
That something happened in their childhood that fucked them up for the rest of their lives.
Absolutely.
They can't fix it. I feel for that person. This isn't that situation.
Yeah, no.
This is not that situation.
No, this is not that situation at all. It's really fucking not. You're right. That's exactly what I was about to say. Like, the only time that I'm like, okay, I can understand is if you're like if you're that person, like you said, that doesn't do anything to children, but is like, they have that thought, and so they get help, they do everything they can to make sure they can suppress that and everything else. Ultimately, you're still in danger because you have the desire, but I don't think you need to be ostracized from society unless you were to do something. The other thing too that I was gonna say, like, the only time that I'll really side on it is the whole, I don't know if we've ever talked about this, but do you remember, I think we did one time a while ago, do you remember talking about like lolly, which is like the anime, like fucking like the anime of little kids type thing, but it's anime porn. It's like hentai, but it's like little kids in the hentai.
I think, yeah, it must have been a long time ago. I barely remember.
Yeah, it was a while ago. The reason being is because they were talking about creating a law about it and whatnot. Like, for a while there, I don't know if they did create a law, but for a while, it wasn't monitored, and it was like, well, it's not real children, so it's fine. In that case scenario, it's hard for me to accept that some person could be watching that, you know what I mean, and really, like, enjoying it based off of the fact that it's a kid. But at the same time, it's better that we allow that, so that there's somewhere you can get your urge out, compared to just like blocking everything to where a person feels like if the person that does have that affliction then feels like, oh, this is something I'm not going to be able to control unless I go do something about it. You know what I mean? So like those are the only two scenarios where I'm like, it's hard for me to accept, but I would accept it. The lolly thing, the hentai thing, because it's not really a kid that, you know what I mean? It's like, so, and then if the person hasn't done anything. Those are the only two times that I can side. But if you do anything, or if you're watching actual children being abused and everything like that, that's fucking terrible, and we need to put you away for life. But if you, and honestly, how many pedophiles out there really are trying to suppress the urge and trying to get help? You know what I mean? Because a lot of them don't think they need help. Like, that's why there's all these people out here that are like,
especially if they head over to the Middle East, especially where there's child marriages,
dude,
everywhere.
How the fuck did we get here? We were supposed to be talking about Billie Eilish. What
No,
happened?
actually, you know what? This does lead to Billie Eilish because she's only 17.
She is only 17,
she's a
and
child.
so many people talk sexually
Are
about
saying
her.
fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yes, fucking saying fucked up shit. Even though she wears some of the most baggiest fucking
Dude,
clothes
right,
I've ever seen on a grown woman. She's deliberately trying to cover herself up because she doesn't want to be seen as a sexual object.
Yeah.
And she fucking knows that. She's smart about that shit.
That's
I
very true.
respect that shit.
I do too. Yeah.
Bad Baby doesn't do that shit. She fucking deliberately fucking uses herself as a sexual object that will fucking track pedophiles.
Yeah.
And she fucking knows that.
Yeah, I don't respect it when you're a kid. Like, if you're an adult and you're using your body to get some money, get your money, bro. You know what I mean? But if you're a kid, you can't be. And Bad Baby is the epitome of that. She did that for. I mean, she was 14 when she popped off. I think she's still not even 18, right? Because that was like 3 years ago.
No, she's maybe 15 or 16.
Really?
She's
Hold
still
on.
got a couple years more to go.
Hold on, bro. I gotta double check. She gotta be like 17. Like, come on.
No, she's not. I can guarantee
Bad
you.
Baby, or Bad Baby, Bad Baby age.
Bad Baby.
Dude, yo, you're right. She's 16, bro. What the fuck? She won't be fucking 17 until March of next year. Holy shit.
Yep.
Jesus. So yeah, she's the epitome of like what you're not supposed to be doing when you're a fucking kid. But Billie Eilish, no, you're right. It's so fucking. It's like she's constantly covered up. She's got the big, like she's got some sweatpants on with a giant fucking shirt. Like, you're never gonna see anything for that bitch. Like,
No.
I appreciate that.
I doubt you see anything. I doubt even when she turns an adult. I doubt she fucking uses her body to sit there and say she wants you to listen to the fucking music.
Yeah, that's her persona
that's
at this
the whole
point. Yeah.
So, if anything, people should look at Billie Eilish and like, that's how. If you want to get into the music industry as a child and you're a female, or even if you're a fucking male, because there are fucking female pedophiles out there and they're not called out, but like, I even that's how you should be acting. I'm sorry, that's how you should be acting. People are like, oh, that's how dare you tell somebody how to dress? No,
dude.
If you're in the public eye, I'm sorry. That's the way you get to you say, I get the millions of dollars and I have to cover up. That's the way it fucking works.
There is one. Have you heard of Rico Nasty?
No.
If you manage a team,
oh, this is so
you
loud.
have
This is
to
so
join
loud.
Monday.com.
Help,
Monday.com is a
Jason.
platform
Won't
to
shut
track
up.
everything your
No.
team is working on.
No. Okay, fuck.
Is that the midget
For all
rapper,
our
is it?
projects.
No.
You've seen the midget rappers, right?
Yeah, the two midget rappers. Yes, I have. Left
There's
cheek,
multiple
right cheek.
now. They're
Oh my
duplicating.
god, what? They're duplicating? Why?
They're duplicating.
Why are they duplicating?
I don't know. I remember having a conversation with one of my buddies, like, man, I fucked the shit out of that midget. I'm like, oh my, and he's 6'7".
Jesus fucking Christ, 6'7" fucking midget? That's some shit.
like-
How does that work?
I don't know. I'm like,
Because it has to be,
like,
it has to be smaller. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be, just based on the packages.
No, I would say it's probably the same fucking size. Because I think Asian women probably had to fall the smallest fucking pussy. I think Asian women.
So what about
That's why
it?
I
So
love
an
Asian- I
Asian
love
midget,
Asian
an
women.
Asian midget would be like the ultimate smash, is what you're saying.
I think so. Especially if you're like into like monkeys. Like
What?
Like these are like fucking. No, hang
Wait,
on.
what? Is that a
Follow
racist
me.
thing, Jason?
No. Follow me here. All right, fucking follow me here on this, right?
Okay,
Or
if I
you're
wanna
into-
fuck
you're into
monkeys-
little fucking. You're into little dogs, right? Little dogs like to climb over everything. Like they're fun. They're
Wait,
like climbing
okay,
over and jumping all
into
over.
little
This is
dogs,
like
how?
a midget's gonna fucking climb all over you. Like the midget's gonna be able to fucking do flips over your own fucking body. She doesn't need much room.
I don't even know anymore, Jason. What are
Like,
we doing?
don't you can? Oh, okay. Here, I'll give you a better one.
Oh, God. Please
you can
don't.
fucking sit there. you can literally ride in the backseat of a fucking Kia Prius, or a fucking just a Prius, and fuck the midget, and you won't have to have much space.
Jason,
you won't have to have much space
I don't
because
understand.
the midget doesn't need much room.
Fuck.
You can doggy style the midget.
What is
just
wrong with
fucking
you,
turn your
Jason?
head.
What is wrong with you? You could just sit him in your lap and just pick him up and down, shit, like a fleshlight.
Yes!
Like a
And you can sit there, dude, and they're small enough where, like, if you're like even remotely strong, you can pick them up, flip them upside down, and start doggy styling them. Just fucking simple.
You're
It's
a
like
disappointment. You're a disappointment. Yes. No, okay, real quick. So Rico Nasty is.
I'm just assuming.
Oh
I'm
my
assuming that's what they.
Oh my
fucking
god,
think.
Rico Nasty is not a goddamn midget rapper. She's just a rapper, and she does have some outfits that obviously show off more. But her whole thing isn't her her ass and titties. You know what I mean? It's not like she's out there in like the skimpiest clothing possible and everything. And even in her like she got on the XXL freshman list. And she did the freestyle, and even in her freestyle, she mentioned like I don't give a fuck about no fuck nigga. All they care about is whose butt's bigger, or like some shit like that. So she like kind of and she actually makes like some pretty good music. So the thing is though, is I feel like there are more like female rappers coming out that can actually rap and or actually make music that aren't like fully just showing themselves off like Cardi B and all that shit. But I think you're only gonna get as big as Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and all these other motherfuckers if you show off your body. You know what I mean? Like nobody who's even J-Lo, when you're like she clearly shows off her body, and like that's how those people reach that tier of fucking fame that other people don't reach sometimes. So,
but to be fair, there are adult women. You know, you like especially in that last music video Cardi B did. Oh, tell me, did you watch it?
Which one? Hold on, what music video?
The one where she's completely naked.
Oh Jesus, there was one where she was completely naked. I haven't kept up with Cardi B. I'm not gonna lie. After the City Girls song,
no, man, she released a music video that she's man.
Oh, is this it? Is it Press?
Press.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
hold
she's
on.
completely fucking naked.
I need to make sure this is on mute, and then I'm gonna because we don't want to get flagged. But yeah. Okay. Hold on. Oh. Whoa.
And don't tell me you wouldn't fuck
The
that.
first thing that opens is Cardi B making out with some other badass black bitch.
Yes.
Holy shit. What the fuck? That nigga bad too. Jesus. What the fuck? I skipped forward a little bit and now everybody's just outside crying. Like, what the fuck? Where's... Hold on. Is she just naked in the beginning?
I think it's like 50... No, she's naked throughout the whole music video. In fact, she brings like 50 naked women in it.
Where? Hold on, I'm looking through this shit. I'm skimming through it. Jason, help me. Help me figure out where it's at. Where... Oh, wait, is that it? Oh, I think I found it. But no, she was in a bodysuit there. Is that a bodysuit? I think that's a bodysuit.
106. Yeah, 106, 107.
106?
Starts to go into the very,
Okay, I'm not
yeah,
even...
106, 107 starts to go into the beginning
Let
of
me
it.
jump over there. Okay. Alright, let's peep it. Oh! I see.
You wouldn't fuck that? Like,
you know I would. You know I like black bitches.
Like, and it's not, and the thing is like not even the body, it's her face is fucking gorgeous.
Oh, dude,
like,
she does have she is just like, oh, genuinely, like, she's ghetto attractive, but she's also just, like, genuinely attractive. You know what I mean? Like, she's, like, hood attractive, but also, like, just attractive.
If she wasn't hood, she'd be married to some billionaire rich white guy.
Oh, fuck yeah, she would, dude. I mean, look at the symmetry of her face. Like, her face is practically perfectly symmetrical. Like, and that's usually what they, like, the scientists use to just figure out if they're going to be attractive or not, if a person's attractive or not. Are you sure these women aren't in bodysuits?
No, they're just censoring out the nipples and the puss. Like, that's what it's at.
Okay. Jesus Christ. No, I did not see that, but thank you. I'm very
You're welcome.
pleased.
I'm glad I can inspire you today.
I'm very pleased. Okay, now again, supposed to be talking about Billie Eilish. So back to it. So as you mentioned, an industry plant is somebody that like their label or whoever pays money to make sure they have the best studio, the best promotion, the best music videos, everything like that. And so basically it's just somebody who signs a record deal first before making music or before making much music. So Billie Eilish, She is most definitely an industry plant, number one. Like, she just broke out of nowhere with one song. That's usually how you know that there's like somebody who's an industry plant, is if they have one song that blows up, but they didn't have any music before that. You know what I mean? Like, unless like, because there's quite a few rappers who like they'll have a good amount of songs on their YouTube or they'll on SoundCloud or Spotify or whatever it'll be. Then they'll get signed. Then they'll keep on growing their brand. But then there's the other people.
The studio that signed Rebecca Black after one song. Like fuck.
Yeah, I know.
It's Friday. Oh, she got me a hit.
Oh my god. Yeah, they fucked up with that one. They were probably like, we're gonna get all the money with this one, boys. Nope.
She'll have an album. It'll be 7 days out of the week. That will be the name of the album.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's the 7 songs on the album. Fucking hell. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, okay, so clearly Billie Eilish, like, she broke out with one song, I think it was like Ocean Eyes or whatever, and then
Rebecca Black is a millionaire?
What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
you motherfucker. We keep getting so far off topic, but now I gotta know. I gotta know. Now shut up, Jason. Rebecca Black net worth. Okay. 1.5 mil? How the fuck does this bitch have 1.5 mil? What has she been doing? What the fuck did she do?
She's hot now, though. She's kind of hot now. Well, at least this image.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me see some
shit,
pictures.
this image too. God damn, she's actually fucking got hot.
Hold on. Let me see. I'm just gonna look up Rebecca Black and see like what pictures pop up. Fuck. Every time.
2019, because she was obviously a child.
You got a good point. 2019. I don't want none of that old shit. I'm not no pedo here. Okay, images.
She's fucking hot, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, she actually is. She's actually kind of fine. Jesus, what happened?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Shit, man. She had one shitty song. But
dude, seriously though, like when you look at her, back in the day, she's not at all bad. But then all of a sudden, like, fucking 2019, damn, it's just kind of fine. I don't know. Maybe she. Well, I think she lost. Oh, she did. She lost some weight in her face. That's definitely what it is.
Like, this is fucking why I'll never fucking understand pedophiles. Because you know what? Women don't fucking hit their prime in terms of beauty until like 25, 30. Like in that age range, that's when they fucking hit their prime. Like that's like, except for Jennifer Aniston. For whatever fucking reason, after 40, she got fucking hot.
MILF Master Jason over here.
Like, Kate Beckinsale in the crackhead, or the heroin addict. The heroin act that was with her, what was it? Oh, Pete Davidson, the heroin act.
Oh my god, I hate you so much. I just want to stab you.
He's a heroin addict. He's a heroin addict. Have you seen the photos? I know. I know heroin addicts. If you've seen the recent photo, not the most recent, because I think he wants to fuck his mom. So I don't think it's the most recent photo. But even when he was with Kate Beckinsale, he was fucking like he was using heroin. So let's get back to Billie Eilish. Why the fuck you keep talking about this shit?
Yeah, you motherfucker. Okay. Now, back to Billie Eilish. So, fucking hell, you keep fucking changing topics, Jason, you fucking bitch. Now, what was I saying? Fuck. Okay, so clearly an industry plant. Now, also, another thing, because I watched a YouTube video on this, so not this information is not something that I just found out, but there was a guy did a YouTube video on it. If you go to her credits, her brother wrote all of her music. Her bigger brother.
Oh no, I know that. She was on. I don't know if you ever watched it. There's a YouTube series called Hot Ones.
Of course, I watched that.
Oh, I just started watching. So
I watched it from like almost a jump. Continue.
I feel like if we fucking started using videos, I think we should challenge each other.
I'm fucking down. Like, I would do the hottest hot sauce. Like, I'm not kidding. We could do a hot challenge.
Oh, we would have to do, because whoever fucking lost would pussy. If we didn't fucking both finish, then whoever lost and said, I can't do it no more, that person.
Fuck yes, exactly. Like, exactly, Jason.
But no, I saw her on. She has her brother with her everywhere, which is cool. I don't know, like, I actually respect the fact that she does have a family member that's actually tabs on her, keeping a close eye.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the problem with Bad Baby. She has a fucking pageant mom who doesn't give a fuck about her.
You're right about that.
And she doesn't have anybody close to her, whereas Billie Eilish actually has, which seems to be a really close brother who will probably fuck you up if you try
Probably. Yeah, they do seem really close. But the only thing is, like, I don't think that the industry wants people to know that. Because the reason being is because if, like, there's been hella interviews where she's been asked about her brother, and she's like, and she's changed her story hella times. Like, no, I wrote it. She, like, first said, oh, my brother wrote it. Then she was like, oh, no, I wrote it. And then, like, I think, I don't remember what else it was, but, like, the brother, like, mixed it. Like, the brother basically did everything except sing it. I believe so. He had his own band, I know that much. And I'm pretty sure he was a producer.
God damn, he's a fucking genius.
Yeah, he's the genius. He's the genius behind it. That's why you said earlier. That's why earlier you're like, oh, there has to be a guy behind it. Like, yeah, he does all of the shit for her, except she just sings. Because she does have a beautiful voice. Like, don't get me wrong. She's a very talented individual. It's just that it seems that her brother does everything, and then the studio pays for everything. All the music videos, or the label pays for everything. The music videos and all that shit.
Oh, yeah, because I had no, like, I didn't ever hear, like, that her brother was the producer and the brother wrote the music. Because I've only heard that her say basically, no, I'm proud that I wrote that. That's
exactly.
Like, they've asked her, what's the song that you're proud to say you wrote? And she wouldn't sit there and say, well, actually, I didn't write that. My brother wrote that. So.
Exactly. And her brother did write the music. Like, there was one video where she was like, oh, my brother has a band. Like, the first time that she was asked about it, she was like, oh, my brother has a band, and he came to me with the song and said, you know, I think this would sound better sang by you. And so, also her parents are, like, tied to the industry, you know what I mean? Like, they know a lot of people. Like, I don't remember exact the ties, but her family, like, is really rich and all that other shit, so they have ties within the industry, the music industry.
So they're Jews.
Yeah, so they're Jews, basically. She has some Jew parents, and she herself is a Jew, and that's why she's at the top. I remember when I told you about Billie Eilish, you were like, who the fuck? And then I was like, yeah, she has like 100 million views on her video right now. You're like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, I don't know, man. Anyway, so, yeah, no, she was like, so, and then she went, and then her second story was, oh, I wrote the song with my brother, like, her, apparently her teacher or something, like, asked her to make some, this is what she said the second time around. She's like, my teacher asked me to make a song, and then for whatever reason, I think it was like her like a arts teacher or whatever the fuck it was, and then she was like, so me and my brother wrote it. Then the third time around, she was like, I wrote it, like, by myself, and my brother helped me record it. That's what the third time around was. So it's like, clearly her label wants people to think that she's the main one behind it, but apparently her brother helps her write, like, all of her songs. Like, because I think if you go to the legitimate credits of, like, you know how if you get a platinum record, it'll go up onto a thing and it'll say, like, these are the credits, this is who made the beat, this is who made this and whatnot. If you go to her credits, he's always a like, on there. He's always, like, on there as a co-writer.
That was the thing that, you know, growing up, you sit there and buy, like, that was the fucking best thing about buying CDs and albums from a fucking store, because they would always have the booklet in it, and you could actually see who the fuck actually wrote this, and who fucking produced this beat or whatever it fucking might be, and you could see that, but now I'm starting to get a better picture of Billie Eilish, just because of the fact it's like, okay, so she came from a two-parent household, which plays a big difference, sure. Which obviously Bad Baby didn't come from. Yeah. She came up from a fucked up family, but that's probably the reason why that she does act conservatively like she does, is because, you know, her parents are like, oh, you know, don't act like a whore, just kind of be yourself, but, you know, you don't have to sell your body, just fucking. And you can see her personality in the fucking music business. She doesn't have to fucking take off her clothes to do it.
No, it's just good music. It's just good music and good art. Like, for real. That's all it really is. It never shows anything that it doesn't need to.
Especially in, like, the Bad Guy music video when she's fucking dancing around. I'm like, oh, she's just having fucking fun. She's a kid. Sure. That's what you fucking expect.
Yeah, and on top of that, with her family being, hold on. Oh, there we go. With her family being connected to the industry and whatnot, like, clearly they have money and whatnot. And also, she started when she was 13. So because she started when she was 13, obviously you can't build a persona around fucking Bad Baby did, but you're not supposed to build a persona around your body when you're fucking 13. Also, like, the thing is, like, because she has worn things, like, I don't, like, who knows if she even has the body to do it, but even if she did, like, I'm sure she fucking wouldn't in general. Oh, wait, what happened?
Are you trying to get me in trouble?
What? What, nigga?
Alright, here's the thing. I don't want to fucking... The one thing I've fucking always been good at... This is something that happened when I was a kid. Don't fucking expel me, Jason. God.
I will put you underwater. Okay? You want to swim with the fishes?
I've always been very... I've always been very good, and no matter how baggy your clothes, because especially when you fucking grow up in retail and girls will wear like these baggy
I know where
retail
this is
shirts
going.
or McDonald's,
If you say it, I leave.
I was always able to see the definition.
Okay, this is just the Rocky Show now. This is just the Rocky Show now. This is just the Rocky Show now. Well, are you done, Jason? Are you done? Are you done, Jason?
What are you talking about?
I went back to I said fuck it, we're doing the Rocky Show after you fucking spin this bullshit lie. Talk about I can see through clothing and whatnot, motherfucker.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not fucking like. I don't have X-ray
Are you
vision.
Superman?
No.
Do you think you're Superman, Jason? Is that what you think here?
No, I don't think I'm fucking Superman because I'm too much of a fucking pervert to be Superman. Superman.
Wait, did you just say you're too much of a pervert to be Superman?
Yeah.
What's your problem?
I'm fucking honest.
What is your
I'm fucking
problem?
honest. And besides, Superman was not a superhero, by the
Oh
way.
my God.
He wasn't. He wasn't a fucking super. What other
You're just
fucking
saying
shit was he gonna
such
do?
controversial shit today, Jason. Like, I don't understand.
Okay, you know what? And I got this from Jerry Seinfeld when I watched the Seinfeld show.
I love how
Explain
serious
to me.
you are about this.
Explain to me how Superman's a superhero.
I love how
Explain to me how Superman's a superhero.
I don't know. I don't care. I just find it funny that you like are so serious about this.
That's because I'm sick of people fucking calling Superman
Listen,
a superhero.
Superman is
He's
my
not
favorite
superhero.
superhero. Okay, don't you talk shit on Superman. Actually, Batman is. I can't lie.
Fine.
I can't lie. Batman
But
is my
it's
favorite.
like, well, Batman's a privileged white kid who fucking had. What else was he gonna do? Bitch and complain because his
Well,
parents
fuck
died?
you then. Who is a superhero, you bitch? Spider-Man then. Spider-Man is my favorite.
No one's a superhero.
Okay.
Spider-Man's a superhero because he had to witness his uncle Ben fucking
so
die.
that's
And
the fucking
but
criteria?
hang on, it took a spider
You made me
bite,
kill
which a lot of
myself.
people are. You're afraid of spiders, even if that spider was radioactive and the spider literally talked to you and said, "You will be Spider-Man if I fucking bite you." You would say, "No, fuck
I
that
would.
shit."
I
Like, you
would.
run.
You're right about that. I'd tell that spider to fuck off.
See, so that makes Spider-Man and Iron Man's a superhero. He built a fucking mechanic
He's just
in
a
fucking
privileged
goddamn
white
cave.
man, you bitch.
No, he built something in the fucking cave and he was about to die.
Yeah,
So that
exactly.
makes
and
him
the
a
only reason
superhero.
he had the knowledge was because he was a privileged white man.
No, because he was
No,
intelligent.
but he wouldn't have had the ability to gain such knowledge if he was worried about where the next fucking dollar is gonna come from all the time.
I would agree with you. I would agree with you if he didn't fucking if he didn't build the original Iron Man
Oh my
suit
God.
in a fucking Iraqi cave with no parts.
What
With
are
no
we
fucking
talking
parts.
about? God damn it! How do we
We're
get
talking
here?
about Marvel Phase 4 announced at Comic-Con, and how much I'm fucking pissed off.
Okay.
at a lot
I
of
didn't realize
announcements.
we were trying to move on to a whole new thing. I didn't even know you were switching.
I figured we were done with Billie Eilish at this
We
point.
are. No,
Whatever.
we are. I just didn't know that's what you were moving on to. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I'm like a great comedian. I'm very good at transitioning.
Oh, sure
Like,
you are.
well,
I'm just
okay,
kidding.
Marvel
Go ahead,
Phase
yeah.
4. All right, well, Marvel Phase 4. There was a bunch of. So you know Disney Plus is coming out soon, right?
No. What's Disney Plus? Oh, is that the? Oh, is
Okay,
that yes,
Disney-
yes, is that the
like
thing?
the Netflix competitor
I
kind?
know. Okay,
Okay.
okay, yeah, we're on the same page.
So they have a bunch of fucking shows coming to Disney
Uh-huh.
Plus that are apparently, if you don't watch them, you'll fucking miss good portions of the actual movies coming. to
Oh
the
shit,
theater.
really?
Yeah, so so one of them is Loki. Loki gets his own television series on Disney
Okay.
Plus. WandaVision's another one, so that's Scarlet Witch and Vision.
Okay.
They're getting their own.
Wait, Vision's dead.
Oh
Wait, there's a new. Oh, they're doing a
The
new
Snap.
multiverse.
The Snap.
They're doing a new multiverse,
Yeah, so
though,
the Snap.
aren't they?
It's so.
Okay.
Yes, which is actually the Doctor Strange movie. I kind of want to bring up the timeline, but there's a. Were you a fan of Doctor Strange?
Like the movie? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I gotta watch it again because I wasn't the biggest fan of Doctor Strange, but the new Doctor Strange is called the Multiverse of Madness.
Okay.
A lot of people are expecting this movie to kind of introduce the X-Men, and then they talked about the Fantastic Four going to most likely be introduced.
Okay.
So that's actually a movie. That's not going to be fucking on the Disney Plus series. The one thing that triggered a lot of fucking people is Lady Thor.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's why I'm saying like there's a new universe and shit. Because there was the Lady Thor, there was like Black Captain, Hawkeye or whatever. Not Hawkeye, the other guy. Fucking what's his name? Is Captain America.
Winter Soldier and Winter Soldier and God damn it, Falcon.
Yeah, you're right. Falcon.
Right?
Yeah, Falcon's the new Captain America, new Marvel movie cast. Let's see what comes up.
Let's just go through this.
Yeah, we might as well. I got Google up. We might as well go over it because I am interested in the Marvel shit. So like, yeah.
Okay, so we'll just go from the first one that we see coming out, and then we'll say, all right, are you excited for it or not? But the first one's obviously the Black Widow movie. I'm fucking stoked for it. I want a Black Widow movie, and because of the fact that I love Scarlett Johansson as a fucking actress, and I think she did a fucking awesome job as Black Widow and making you care about that character, especially in Age of Ultron.
Sure.
We kind of saw the backstory. You're like, no, hang on, I want to see more of this. I want to fucking see what they fucking did to her. Don't go away from this. So that's
I do enjoy it. I am hyped for that one. I do like Black Widow, so that one's gonna be good. Okay, so we have Black Widow. I think that we're both hyped. We'll give that one a hype. If we give it we're good for it. What do we give it if we're not ready for it? If we don't want it?
Dog shit.
Hype or dog shit. So this one's hype. All right, we're on hype so far.
Yeah, so that's hype. Okay, so Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that's going to be a Disney Plus exclusive series. That's not actually a movie. That's going to be a television series that's going to tie in with the rest of the films. If it's Bucky's the Winter Soldier, well, apparently they're bringing all the regular actors back, so it's not going to be some fucking random actor playing like how they would do in that ABC series. I don't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., where it's random people. Okay, so this is actually the regular people. So I like the Falcon. I like Winter Soldier. I don't fucking mind that he's becoming Captain America. I know a lot of people are like, well, Captain America is white. I'm like, I don't fucking care because the Falcon was a cool character. Anthony Mackie, I'm 100% sure that's his name. 99% sure. But I think he's a fantastic fucking actor. I think he'll do a great job. And I think he's got like kind of that. You have to have something to be Captain America, right? When you look at an actor, you're like, no, they got that. Like that person's got that it factor. So I like it. I'll definitely get Disney Plus. So I'm excited for this to see where it goes.
All right. Okay, so let's see. We had. Hold on, I'm trying to get my thing back up. All right, so we have the Black Widow. We have what's this? The Eternals. Well, we know even less than Black Widow. The movie hasn't officially begun yet. What we do know about the roles has gender swapped. Like Hayek and Hijack. Like what is his fucking name? Hold on, who's cosmic being Marvel? My bad. Sorry, let me see here. I'm trying to remember. Come on, load up, please. There's the list of cosmic entities. Yes, please. Let me see. There's one that I feel like you're gonna know when I say the name, or at least you'll have like an idea in your head of like what it is. Cosmic Cube. Oh, Dormammu was one. Do you remember Dormammu? From Doctor Strange. Galactus. Do you know who Galactus is?
I always saw Doctor Strange one time. That's why I got.
Okay, yeah, but that's Doctor Strange had Dormammu in it, which is at the end, like he was this giant thing. But there's also Galactus.
Silver Surfer.
Yes.
Is Silver
Surfer is.
Oh fucking! They bring Silver Surfer. I love Silver Surfer. They bring Silver Surfer.
They probably will. So basically, though, there's like tiers of gods in the Marvel. Like there's the gods that are like Thor and shit. Then you have like the Eternals, which are the people that have been there, or the race that has been there from the beginning of time, like before time existed, and they see all, they know all that type of shit. Then you have like the giant cosmic beings like Galactus, which like literally are bigger than the Earth, and they just walk around out in space. And then they eat worlds, like the Devourer of Worlds and all that type of shit. Like so the Eternals is the lower tier of the ultimate gods. So apparently we're gonna get a movie on the Eternals, which is what I'm just talking about. So that's gonna be weird because I don't know, because like that's the thing is they haven't really touched all the weird shit in the Marvel universe. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of strange fucking things that they wrote. So I don't know how they're gonna do that one. So I'm interested in that one, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it.
Would you? All right. So All right, so just kind of going by how you describe the Eternals, wouldn't you say that they would have to slowly introduce them before this movie comes out, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't just like, hey, here's the fucking Eternal. Like, who the fuck are these people? Like, you would have to sit there and introduce them one at a time, and start to get this like background of who the Eternals are built up. Because there's no fucking way anybody like I like Marvel, but I honestly, outside of the Silver Surfer, I've seen like images of some of these people, but I've never fucking read a comic about them. So
yeah, I've never read the comics about them or anything. I have a strong feeling though, for some reason, that they were like, I mean, not some more, if it were a species of human that appearing in the Marvel comic books, they're the alien Celestials. I feel like they were in at least a movie though. Like, you know, I don't know why. I just have like, I mean, maybe I'm just tripping, but at the very least, I feel like
the only movie that I saw like the Eater of Worlds, fucking Green Lantern.
Yeah, exactly. They were in the Green Lantern. They were in the.
But that was DC.
It was DC.
But
DC. They introduced it. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. They introduced it in the DC version, but I don't think but I know for a fact that, like, you know how like they have the offhand like Stan Lee scenes. There was definitely one scene where Stan Lee was like out on a random planet, and then the Eternals were there. Hold on, Stan Lee Eternals.
Just judging by this image, so Thanos is an Eternal.
No, Thanos is a Titan.
Okay. Well, I don't know why they fucking got that. Well, then, fuck this image for lying to me.
They are different. They are definitely different. Let's see. Yeah, Stanley cameos.
I don't know how much you know about this character, but I would have had Stan Lee play. It's a character called the One Above All. It's basically God.
Oh, really?
I would have had Stan Lee sit there and make like a cameo appearance as the One Above All.
That would be actually pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
And that's how you end the Endgame, and then you dedicate the movie to Stan Lee, and basically thank you for sitting there creating this universe for it. How many people would have fucking balled up in the movie there? Like, even like, I'm sorry if you haven't fucking seen Endgame, but if at this point you're not gonna watch it. So, but when like Tony Stark dies, I fucking literally looked at I was like, my childhood just died.
Me too.
Like, everything I fucking love died. Like, what the fuck is this? That's how I would have felt like if they put Stan Lee as the One Above All.
No, I feel it. That would have been pretty cool.
Brilliant.
Real quick, I just sent you the thing for when those are the Celestials, and so the ending scene of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. That's the first time they were introduced, I think, in the Marvel version, and they don't even say anything. I don't think. Hold on, I'm gonna watch this real quick because I'm curious.
To be my lift home. How will I get out of here? Hey, gee, I've got so many more stories to tell. Oh, guys.
This is fucking funny.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's the scene with the Eternals, and they're just walking away from him. So that's it. That's all we've got so far from the Eternals. So we don't know really what that's going to be about, how they're going to play it, what they're going to do for it. So they really should have introduced him. Also, I want to know what happened to Adam. Do you know who Adam is?
Black
no.
Adam?
Shit. Fuck you, Jason.
No, there is a Black Adam that The Rock is playing. He's a DC Marvel character.
There was a guy. Okay, so do you remember Guardians of the Galaxy?
What do you think? I was just saying Black Adam.
I thought you were talking about like because there's a meme going around that Adam and Eve were black. You know what I mean? So I was like, I thought you were talking about the meme.
What a fucking horrible meme.
No, it's kind of funny depending on what it is.
Jesus was, I'll just get a side note. Jesus was not white. He grew up in the Middle East.
You're right.
I'm sorry. Right. If anything, he was Muslim.
You're right. You're not wrong about that. Okay. What was I just about to say, you fucker?
No, I googled Adam.
Okay. So yeah, that's it. So do you remember Guardians of the Galaxy 1?
Oh, the lesbian Captain Marvel. I hope that gosh is the have.
Oh my god. Do you remember Guardians of the Galaxy 1? Okay.
Oh yeah.
So do you remember the gold people?
The gold people.
Uh-huh. Like the golden, like they were all painted in gold, and in the second one they tried to chase him down. In the first, because they stole a battery from him in the second one. But in the first one, I don't recall how they played in, but there was a part there. Anyway,
Oh no, that's not the first
Oh, that is
one,
the second one? Okay, well, anyway.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the second one where Rocket Raccoon's making
Okay,
fun
yeah.
of them.
So they're supposed to be like the perfect people, essentially, is what's supposed to be the case. Like they're supposed to be.
Oh, socialist. I think they're socialist until they're fucking.
God damn it. They're supposed to be like the ultimate human beings. Like that's why like they've changed their DNA so much that they're supposed to be like the ultra. You know what I mean? So basically, they did the queen did it again. Like she went into this pod where they altered her DNA, but also they created another guy that was like also supposed to be extremely strong and powerful and whatnot, and his name is Adam. And Adam actually in the comics and shit, I believe, is the one that killed Thanos and whatnot. So everybody was expecting Adam to pull
I think I
out.
remember
Yeah.
There was a
There
clip,
was.
right? In where you see.
Yeah,
okay,
she's like,
I
I'll
remember
call
that.
him Adam. Like she's like, oh, he's been created. What will you call him? She's like, I'll call him Adam.
Can you imagine they made him white?
Like, fucking hell.
Like for real. Imagine the fucking outrage. Oh, the perfect human being just so happens to be white. Oh my god, just do
Dude,
it.
That would be
Fucking do
amazing.
it. Like,
It would be so fucking bad. But so essentially, Adam though, like, so you know how like, fucking the Hulk and shit couldn't hold the gauntlet and whatnot. In Indian,
Yeah.
they couldn't hold the gauntlet. Adam could.
because they're not
Yeah,
worthy.
Adam could. Like Adam was able to.
Because he's the perfect human being.
Exactly. Adam was able to, like, Adam is able to use the stones. He's able to use it against people and everything. Like, he's like the most powerful character, pretty much. Even though like he doesn't even have that many powers. It's just that he's so perfect, like for whatever that means. Like so that's Adam. And so Adam never came out. Like Adam never popped up. Like Adam, like they showed that scene at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever, and they never showed it again. Like Adam never came back.
I think, honestly, though, James Gunn, if there wasn't the controversy, I think we already would have got Guardians of the Galaxy 3, or at least it was going to be on the horizon really soon. If it wasn't, and so I think you probably would have seen Adam in that next Guardians.
More than likely.
But I think they probably fucking have to sit there and like, all right, we have to fucking rethink this entire universe now over this, because we're not getting Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which they probably, I would guarantee I mean, if they showed Adam, obviously they referenced him in the second Guardians movie, so they planned on showing him in the Guardians movie. So the third one was going to be their introduction to him. So I would have expected they were going to sit there and really start to introduce the Eternals in the Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but everything got fucked up.
Yeah, that's very possible. I could definitely see that for sure. So let's continue going through this list. We got sidetracked on the Eternals. All right. So what do we have next? Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. The fuck is that?
I don't know, but if it's got hot Asian.
Oh
women,
my
I'll be
god.
down for it.
What is it with you and
Fuck,
MILFs
like,
and Asian women, Jason?
No. Okay. Asian women are fucking hot, man. Like, how the fuck? What man? And first of all, especially if they weren't like Americanized
No.
Asian women,
No.
they're
Get
gonna
out of
be
my
like,
face with that shit.
all right, even American Asian.
No,
women.
get out of my face with all
Like,
Asian women. I don't fuck with Asian women.
You know,
No, I
like
actually
Asian
don't.
women.
I like black women. I like Latinas. That's about all I like. I don't even really like white women that
So,
much.
all right, let me, because I'm open. I'm open. I'm open.
I mean,
game,
listen.
friend.
If somebody
So-
if somebody tosses a little pussy my way and they're Asian, I'm not going to decline.
But Asian women have
Listen,
little pussies.
I'm
so
not
that's the
going
whole
to
point.
decline. I'm just saying I'm not going to pursue.
It'll make your dick feel 50 times bigger than it actually is. It's how fucking
That's
amazing
not
Asian
how it
women
works, Jason. Fucking hell.
are. Like they're like you could get a woman like an Asian, even the Asian been ran through a million times. Just has a tighter pussy than most white women. Just a fact.
No, Jay, no, that's not how that shit works. Okay, goddammit, we need to have a biologist.
not.
We need to have a
It's not.
biologist on here so we can discuss this motherfucker. Because I don't think that's how it works. Jesus.
Damn, I really thought that's. And while we talking about this, man, let's get
I
back to
was
this fucking
trying
Marvel thing.
to.
Jesus.
I was trying to, you motherfucker.
I was just trying to talk about China Chun-Li
God,
and
no,
the Legend
that's
of
not
the
what the
Ten
f-
Ringos.
You need to be killed, Jason. I swear to God, where are the liberals when you need them? Where's Antifa when you need them? God damn it.
Oh, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
No, we can't do that, Jason. Fuck. Oh my. Okay. I'm just gonna read. When the kung fu craze came out to America in the 1970s, Marvel Comics wanted in on that action. First, the company tried.
You didn't watch Iron Man. What was it? Yeah, it was definitely Iron Man. Yeah, it was definitely Iron Man 3.
Okay.
And how they fucked over the
Have you been
Mandarin.
talking shit?
No, I found a image. Is gonna be in this movie. There were, yeah. So, because you remember how they fucked up the Mandarin in the third. Okay, so this guy Tony Loon, dude, like I can pronounce every fucking nationality's last name except for Asian people. I'm sorry, it's just not a strength of mine. But no, he's playing the Mandarin. So we're gonna get a reintroduction to the Mandarin in this movie, which is fucking awesome. But it looks kind of like a kung fu movie, which I'm fucking down for.
Yeah, it does look like a kung fu movie from everything I can see here. So let's see. Shang thought his father was a humanitarian, but okay, so in they're talking about Shang-Chi or Shang-Chi, whatever it is. In his childhood, which was spent learning martial arts, Shang thought his father was a humanitarian, but in an encounter with Manchu's nemesis, Sir Dennis Nyland Smith, he learned the truth. Throughout the 70s and 80s, Shang-Chi thwarted his father's schemes and fought his siblings in the hands of Shang-Chi. So it seems like, yeah, just a kung fu thing. So, and his father is like the villain.
Which,
cool.
dude, I don't know. I don't know how you feel, but I'm a huge
fan. It does say Shang-Chi will battle
Bruce
the
Lee
Mandarin.
movies.
Okay, no, yeah. Sorry, can't do.
I'm gonna send you this real quick. Let's see. Yeah. But this is the image that was leaked. Oh shit, that's not the right one. Sent you the transgender shit again. No, fucking shit, man. Like, all right.
So yeah, it looks like. Also, by the way, now that I think about it, don't you remember though that the guy in the Mandarin in the first time around, he was just like, they're probably.
He was an.
Yeah, I know, but that means that.
So
But that means that there
stupid.
was a real Mandarin out there though. Like if there was an actor playing the Mandarin, then there was probably a real Mandarin out there, and this is the real Mandarin. You know what I mean? That would be a good idea. That would be a good idea if they did that.
Because then you fucking fix the mistake that
exactly. But also, because the thing that I'm thinking is like they have to have known that they were thinking about doing this movie, right? It's not like these phases weren't planned out years ago.
Yeah, I don't know how far.
Yeah, you're right, because that was Iron Man 2. That was Iron Man 2. That was fairly.
No, it was Iron Man 3.
Oh,
Iron
3?
Man 2 was.
Well, then, yeah, by 3 they knew what they had.
Yeah.
By 3 they knew what they were. You know what I mean? Like they knew it was a big fucking series and whatnot that they could do.
It wouldn't make. Yeah, I would. Man, it wouldn't make sense to like, especially from Iron Man 3. Everything is kind of. That's why I said that. I think that the only thing I fucked up everything was James Gunn. Like if he didn't get in trouble, it would be smooth as fuck right now. Everything would be going according to plan. But James Gunn sitting there making jokingly pedophilic tweets or whatever kind of fucked up everything. So they're like, God damn it, James, you couldn't lay off of it for a few more decades. Like when you're an angry old man. Okay, so I sent you the fucking image on Discord, but this is
okay. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna be dope.
So I'm definitely hyped.
So that's good. We'll give that one a hype. All right.
Dude, so far we haven't done.
No, it's just like if they execute it right. That's the only question so far. Okay, so for.
True. But it's far.
Oh yeah.
Pretty. Outside Captain, they fucking did excellent. It's fucking kind of. Even Thor Ragnarok. I know a lot of people hated Thor Ragnarok. Like, it's a comedy movie. I'm like,
it was funny. Hilarious. It was really funny. I liked Thor Ragnarok. It was good. I thought it was good.
Just I would just say this, just to let everybody know, including you. Okay, so the dude that's doing we'll get to him, which is the last one, Thor: Love and Thunder, and he did Thor Ragnarok. The dude is making this independent movie I swear to God, he's a comedian, right? He makes funny movies in in Mel Brooks like Spaceball style. He's making this fucking movie where he brings a Hitler kid and like Hitler talks to a kid about how his life was like people fucking misconstrued him. I watched this trailer yesterday. I laughed my ass off.
Oh my God, I'll have to give that a watch later. Jesus Christ, that does sound brilliant. Gee, okay, but back onto this thing. So we have next one we have is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Okay, it says what we know.
Is it?
Well, so they have it separated. Like they have the movies up here and then the shows down there. So we'll get to the shows in a moment. But just for the movies wise, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So it says what we know. The events of WandaVision, more on that show below, on Disney Plus will lead directly into this sequel in a way we can only imagine will be epic, since this is the first actual mention between the shows and movies, of course. Yes, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has featured characters from the films, blah, 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 but they're not part of canon, okay? Phage said just because lied about them. Okay, so yeah, there is a multiverse. Is all that they're saying we know so far, is that there is guaranteed to be a multiverse. Now, this one I am really hyped about because I actually did like Doctor Strange 1. I actually enjoyed it a lot. And I think that they can do good things with the multiverse. But using a multiverse can go really wrong because it gives you so many outs. You know what I mean? Like if Thor dies in this one, you just go to the next one and then Thor's alive. You know? So like I think that depending on how easy it is for them to access the multiverse, in what way they put it into the plot and whatnot, I think it could be really good or really bad. But what are your thoughts?
No, and I think that's a fucking problem that I had. That's why that's the reason why I stopped watching the DC shows on CW. I just got fucking fed up with it. I'm like, okay, you kill this person, and then literally in a brand new show they come back, and because all these series are fucking connected, they're like, hey, you're alive. All right, fuck this shit. You can't kill anybody nowadays. Like, you either stay dead or you don't. Like, it's fucking stupid. So, yeah, I'm definitely not... I get where you're coming from, where it can go wrong. But I think if they fucking... Like, all right, we're not bringing Tony Stark back. He's gone. That's it. He's gone. Like, but if they sit there and say, this is how the X-Men get introduced, this is how Fantastic Four gets introduced, this is how Deadpool... By the way, if Deadpool is not rated R, fuck Disney. Yeah. Fuck him with a 12-inch fucking steel dildo with a spike on the end. Fuck him. But if that's how they introduce Deadpool, I'm okay with all of that. Because there's no other way to introduce it without the multiverse. Like, oh, wait, we just had the X-Men sitting in the back over here, and then they just randomly show up. No. It wouldn't make sense. It'd be fucking
stupid. You're definitely right. So that one we'll give like a maybe. We'll just toss a maybe on that one, because it can go either way. It can be really good or it could be really bad. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna dog shit on. I'm hyped for it, but I agree. Okay. We're in the middle.
All right, we're on the same page there. Yeah. So next we have Thor: Love and Thunder. Now, based off of the name, I already don't like it. Love and Thunder. What the fuck is that? Is this a? It sounds like a porno or like a cheesy rom-com. Like a cheesy Thor rom-com, and I'm not hyped for that. I think apparently, so this is what it says. What we know. Watiti, I guess that's the producer or writer, whatever, has officially handed Mjolnir to Portman, but no word on what or who the trio will be fighting. Thompson also confirmed Valkyrie's sexuality on stage. Nobody cares, saying she needs to find her queen as king now. Whoa, okay. So that one. So if they bring in and it looks like Chris Hemsworth is going to be in this one. So the only way that I'm going to be good with this is that Chris Hemsworth basically is like, I need to get my shit together and I'll be back as Thor, but right now I need to hand Mjolnir off. That's the only way that I'm okay with it. Because at the end of Endgame, we had him, like, he was respecting himself and everything else, but he said he needed to go find himself and that Valkyrie should be the king, be the king, whatever, queen, whatever you want to call it, of his people and whatnot. So if they do it like, oh, he's like at the beginning he goes to Portman, he's like, I want to go find myself, but the world needs a protector or something like that, and then also Portman's acting isn't shit, because I don't like Natalie Portman. Like, I've never thought she was a good actress personally.
She's on, dude, like the fucking thing with Natalie Portman. Yeah. She's hot, But I've never seen a fucking movie like, oh my god,
Exactly.
what a brilliant fucking movie. Even growing up with Star Wars, the prequels, fucking sitting there like, I was never like, the only fucking reason why I liked her is because she was fucking hot. Like, it never said, oh my god, I love this person so much. What a great actress.
No, you're definitely right. So it depends on Natalie Portman's acting in this, the writing for it, and how they do it. If they do it right, which I think is going to be really hard. If they do it right, to me, I think they'll make a good movie. But I think that there's so many ways that this could go bad, like so many fucking ways. So what do you think?
Well, so all right. So the director of this movie I already talked about. He's the one that did Thor Ragnarok. So he's gonna, and like I said, I actually sent you the trailer that I want you to watch. That the movie, independent movie on Discord that I want you to watch.
Yeah.
That he did, but this guy basically he does comedy. That's what he does. So I highly expect he's not gonna all of a sudden turn Thor: Love and Thunder into a drama movie. The reason why he named it this is because he's going for more comedy. If you notice, like even the title of the movie has that.
I see that. I do see what you're saying there. Like,
okay.
Yeah, it has that. It has that. What's it called? What's it called? Sorry, real quick. What's that one movie from like the '80s where it's like Flash Gordon? It's got that Flash Gordon look. Yeah. Okay, continue.
Yes.
Continue.
Yeah, I agree with that. So the biggest problem is Natalie Portman has never carried a movie on her own, and carried it to the point where people fucking remember it. Even the only movie that I can think of, and she's not the reason why people love the movie, is V for Vendetta. Nobody cares about that she was in it. The only people that I can't remember the guy's name, but obviously the guy that plays the vigilante in the movie is the reason people watch that movie and love it. So that's, and the other problem I have, so a lot of people don't fucking seem to realize this, but she left Thor Ragnarok. She refused to do it, and there is a reason why she refused to do it. So Patty Jenkins was the original director that was going to do Thor Ragnarok. And in case you don't know, and many people don't know, Patty Jenkins did Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay.
That's where she went.
Great movie, by the way.
She's like, I'm going to go do Wonder Woman. I love Wonder Woman. She's a great. Patty Jenkins is one of the very few females who does a fucking amazing job at directing. She did a great job in that movie. So Natalie Portman, as soon as she heard that, she's like, no, fuck this. I'm not doing this movie. She basically told this guy to go fuck himself because she didn't have trust in him. Now, I feel like her career's at a dead end where she has to take this role. I don't feel like this is something that she wants to do. So if you don't want to do this movie, that really fucking worries me. To the point where if you didn't want to do Thor Ragnarok with this director before, then now you're going to change your mind, and now you're going to have the added pressure of you're going to be the lead in this movie. You better fucking perform, and you better be funny, because this guy loves to throw comedy bits into it. So if you're not, I've never laughed at anything Natalie Portman did. The only movie that she did with that can be deemed a comedy was No Strings Attached with Ashton Kutcher. Yeah. That was it. I didn't like that movie one time, and I like Ashton Kutcher. I like him. I'm not going to blame the actress who plays Valkyrie. I'm going to blame this all on Natalie Portman. I don't trust that she wants to do this movie. I don't think she has a comedic bone in her body. Well, all right, maybe if she brings the gangster Natalie from Saturday Night Live, where fucking sister, like she brings that out of her, then maybe it happens. But god damn, I just feel like this is gonna be dog shit. I feel like this movie's gonna be dog shit. And even Chris Hemsworth is gonna be able to save it, because I feel like Chris Hemsworth's gonna be. That's
what I was talking about earlier. Like, I would hate for them to take it in the wrong way with that, because if they kill Chris Hemsworth, it's like, what the fuck is the point? Like, fuck, just get rid of Thor then. Like, don't bring on, like, if you want Thor to go away and go try to find himself because that's where we left Thor and whatnot, that's fine. But to kill him, that would be some fucked up shit. And I think that would get a lot of backlash in general.
Well, and the whole thing of the Lady Thor is based on a comic book that came out in the past couple years. It fucking sold no copies. And anybody who bought a copy, bought the first copy, tossed it in the trash can, said, fuck this. It was that bad. Like, so you're basing a movie off a comic book that nobody liked. I don't care what fucking feminists are telling you. I don't care what fucking soy boys are telling you. The comic was bad. The storytelling in it was horrible. And I just, and if they fucking, dude, you know what would piss me off the most is, did you ever see Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the second Mortal Kombat movie? Okay. So Mortal Kombat, the first movie, Johnny Cage plays a big fucking part. Everybody, like, Johnny Cage is the one who takes out Goro when nobody else can in the first movie. The second movie starts off, the first 5 minutes, they kill Johnny Cage. If they fucking do that to Thor, how many people are gonna walk out that movie theater and like, fuck it,
There's gonna be
I'm done.
You know, it's
like,
gonna be.
Fuck
you know what I can see here? Because have you ever been to a premiere movie, like a movie the first night that it's out? You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah,
I went
yeah,
to Thor. Yeah. I don't remember. It was a Thor movie, I think. And I went in. It was like, because over at the movie theater that we have, most movies come out on Fridays, but if it's a new movie and it's like a lot of people want to see it, they'll do a pre-showing on Thursday night at like later at night, and then you can go in. I remember there was like a bunch of people, like a bunch of fucking comic book nerds, just dressed up as Thor, people in all sorts of costumes. I was like, God damn, these people take it seriously. Those people, like that core audience on night one, like that comes in on night one, that really loves everything about the goddamn like the movies and whatnot so far, they will definitely walk right the fuck out.
I mean, throwing their plastic hammers.
Exactly, and they do have plastic hammers, like they did. They'll toss them. I swear to God, they'll be throwing them at fucking staff and everything. We didn't make the movie. We gotta blame somebody for this shit. Like, fuck.
And I mean, I don't know, man. Like, obviously, we don't know the story. We don't know the story for any of these, but we didn't dog shit on any of the stuff we talked about because we're excited or for.
And we're not
like,
even sure about all of them. We're
not
even sure about all of them, but we haven't dog shit any of them. But this one, it's gonna be hard.
But this movie, like it's hard. I can't defend it. I really fucking can't defend it. I honestly believe you didn't do. I would be all right if they never made another Thor movie, and he just made cameos in Spider-Man or something like that, right? Or even made the cameo in like the Falcon and Winter Soldier or something, or even the Eternals, because it would make sense. Or Guardians of the Galaxy 3. If he was part of Guardians of the Galaxy 3. How many people would be excited for that? But now you're shoehorning him into Thor: Love and Thunder because you know for a fucking fact nobody is seeing this movie. It's just Natalie Portman and a lesbian Valkyrie. Nobody is seeing this movie.
But because nobody cares enough about that. Natalie Portman was in one fucking Marvel movie, maybe two Marvel movies, right?
Dark World, she played a bigger role because she took
exactly. Other than that, though, she was in 2 Marvel movies. That's it. Like, she hasn't been in much more than that. Like, when it comes to the Marvel universe, so like nobody cares about her character really. People like Valkyrie. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I like Valkyrie's character and whatnot, and I think it was a cool way to introduce her in Thor Ragnarok and whatnot. But it's not like it's not like she's gonna make the viewers come to a movie. That's not the character that people are going to see. So yeah, it's gonna be really fucking hard for them to do this movie right.
And then you're gonna sit there, like, again, this is a comedic director, which is why he did Thor Ragnarok was fucking brilliant. If Valkyrie is a fucking lesbian, you're not gonna make Lady Thor her love interest.
Oh,
it fucking wouldn't work.
Yeah, that would be real weird.
First of all, Natalie Portman. Does anybody look at Natalie Portman like, yeah, I can see her as a lesbian?
Also,
no, you see her as a fucking wife.
Yeah,
the girl
that's
next
very
door.
true. That's very true. But on top of that, really quickly, fucking Thor and Valkyrie were somewhat, like, not close, but somewhat close by the end of Endgame. So, how the fuck would it be?
Yes.
Yeah, how the fuck is it that Thor is just gonna die, or there's just gonna be a new Thor, and Valkyrie is just chill with that?
Yeah, well, even if Thor survives, hey Thor, yeah, me and Lady Thor have been fucking scissoring behind your back. What?
Oh my God.
Like, wait, I love her. Yeah, well, shit happens. You know, sometimes I convert them and sometimes I don't. This one I
pulled the
converted.
James Charles.
You know?
Did you hear about that? Did you hear about the James Charles there?
Oh, yeah. Initially, when the claims came out, I'm like, Alright, this is fucked up. I think James Charles is still a piece of shit. But I think the guys that fucking started to sit there and come out after him, I think they're no different.
Why do you think James Charles is a piece of shit?
The Me Too movement. I feel like he's a piece of shit because the person that fucking sit there and brought him to the show, you should still serve respect to that person, right? I feel like he kind of distanced himself from that lady. She's a fucking bitch too, by the way. So they're all evil. They're all bad people. But my whole point of the James Charles situation, I think those guys that came out after him were trying to capitalize on a situation. And it was more, and they were the fucking male versions of the hoes that come out.
There was only one guy that had a credible like story, and even that guy, like he was like, "Oh, I was willingly in James' hotel room." You know what I mean? Like you were there willingly making out with this guy, and you're like, "I'm not gay though." Well, you're at least bi. Like you're not gonna be in some guy's room making out with them if you're not at least bi. Like you dumb bitch. But no, I kind of get what you're saying there about the thing with the lady. The only thing that was like her whole thing was just like, oh, he promoted somebody else's like fucking gummies. Like that was the whole thing. That's what started it all. It was like, yeah.
Well, as long as it's not fucking kids, you know what, are murdering people. This goes for everybody. If you're not fucking kids, if you're not murdering people, if you're not raping people, and you're not doing anything against the laws except for drugs, I don't fucking care if you do drugs because I do drugs. But as long as you're not doing any of those things that I label except for drugs, then I don't fucking care what you do with your life. Do you? I don't fucking care. The only time that I really fucking care is when you're trying to impose your fucking beliefs on me. Like, these fucking people who sit there and say, I identify as cisgender or non-binary. I'm like, all right, Jehovah's Witness, I fucking dealt with you fucking people. I fucking told you to get away from my fucking door before. I'll do it again. Like,
but the thing
they
is,
are. How are they not Jehovah's Witness?
Jesus Christ, Jason, I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying. God damn it. But the thing with James Charles, real quick, is also people were like, he's he's trying to turn straight men gay. If you... Exactly. Men to turn gay. That's what I'm saying.
If you try to touch my dick, I'm not gay whatsoever. You try to touch my dick, I'll be like, dude, fucking do it again. I'm fucking knock you the fuck out.
There's no straight guy in the world that's gonna go fuck a dude because the dude has money. Maybe if you give the guy enough money, he'll smash a dude. But no straight guy is gonna just go do that because somebody has fame and power. Like nobody does that. That's not how it works. Like you're at least bi. Yeah.
No, well, even, like, the only time that I understand that, dude, which is why I find it fucking weird this doesn't happen. Like, I don't think there are, I really feel like lesbians don't exist. But there's a reason, no, no, hang on. Okay. I'm gonna get to a point here. I'm gonna really get to a, but, why don't you hear, like, okay, like, Cara Delevingne, right? She's bisexual. So why has Cara Delevingne never fucking used her money to persuade another girl to go down on her, to go down on another girl? It doesn't happen. So why? Because if you're a woman, you're just not into that. You're just not into that, right? No matter how much money you have, it's like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I just can't do it. It's like somebody's all of a sudden like a 600-pound land whale of a woman coming up to me like, I'll give you like $100,000 to eat me out. I'm like, I don't know where to start, lady. I'm not doing it.
$100K though? I'd do some shit for $100K.
I wouldn't do it. No, I wouldn't do it.
I'm about to die.
This is the reason why. But I'm telling you right now, this is the reason why nobody should do that as a man. This is the reason why you don't do it. Because the second that she climaxes, those thighs slap her on your head and die.
You have a point there.
You will die. You will die. So I'm saving people's lives here.
Shut up, Jason. I hate you sometimes. You motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
The one thing that we didn't talk about as far that wasn't introduced on this fucking list.
Wait. Okay, Thor and Love and Thunder. Okay, we have Blade, which we don't know much about it at this point. So.
Oh, we do know that who's being Blade, which I'm fucking psyched for. Did you watch Luke Cage?
Yes. Oh, really?
Yes, Oh my god, dude! As soon as I heard it, like, okay, he's got to bulk up a little bit because obviously Wesley Snipes is pretty fucked up. But dude, as soon as I heard it, I'm like, oh, how do you not see Blade?
Dude.
How do you not see Blade, dude? Like, just
No,
Google
I know,
Cottonmouth
dude.
right
You
now.
don't understand
Like,
how mad I was when they killed Cottonmouth in the Netflix series of Daredevil.
He was the best fucking
Or Luke Cage,
villain,
yeah.
man.
You have no idea. He was the best villain. He was so dope, and then he just got fucking murdered by that bitch. She just pushed him over the fucking thing like a bitch. Like, what the fuck? Like, that, he deserved so much more than that. And he was such a dope comic character, too. So, no, but I loved his acting. Like, his acting was fucking perfect. He was the perfect gangster, but he was also perfect at being classy as the fucking owner. Like, I'm hyped for that. That's gonna be dope.
I'm dropping this image in right now. Imagine him with vampire
All right,
teeth
let me
right
peep
now,
it, let me peep
and
it.
in the Blade
Oh,
suit.
yeah. That would be fire.
Fuck right,
Dude.
and the shades. How the fuck do you not see
my
it?
god, that's gonna be amazing. I didn't even know that was a thing. Holy shit. Okay, I'm hyped as fuck for that one.
Dude, and the one thing, like, all right, so Wesley Snipes didn't know that they were redoing Blade. So, guess what Wesley Snipes said? I am so proud of my brother for getting this role. He's gonna fucking kill it. I'm so proud of. And he's like, I hope we get to do something in the future. Which, to me, oh my god, if they fucking have Wesley Snipes in this new Blade movie, he doesn't even have to be Blade.
Yeah, just any cameo.
Like, or he can put any cameo, or even if he's, or maybe he's fucking passing down, like, maybe he's playing the Whistler character. Oh my god, if he plays the Whistler character, I understand Whistler's white. I don't fucking care. It's Wesley Snipes.
Amen.
You can play anybody.
Goddamn right. He may have evaded your taxes, but you can play anything you want to play, motherfucker. He can, though.
Fucked up. How the fuck?
No, I know.
To this day.
We've gone over this before. Go ahead.
But dude, this would be Wesley Snipes' comeback, and I love Wesley Snipes. I'm such a fucking fan of his. And this would be the comeback story of the year. If he's in the new Blade movie with Dude, oh my god, I could just imagine, like, people see Wesley Snipes on the screen for the first. Don't even show him in the trailer. Don't even hint at it. Fucking keep it a secret. And then the second he shows up, everybody's like, "What the fuck?" Like,
for real. Okay. I gotta get going here soon. So let's get through the last few of these movies. All right, Black Panther sequel. Yay or nay?
Black Panther's not a
Oh
hero.
my God, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna go with a yay because I enjoyed the first one. Go ahead, say what you're saying.
How was Orlando B. Jordan's character not the hero in that
Jordan?
story?
It's Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. See, I got the first name wrong. All right, fine. Michael B. Jordan. How is he not the fucking hero in that story?
What do you mean?
Because the fact that he had to witness his father being fucking killed by a bunch of fucking Wakanda psychopaths, and then he he served in the military. He fucking sit there and fought in all the war. He's protecting everybody. Won the honor of sitting there being the Black Panther. Legitly, he fucking won it. He legitimately won that honor. All of a sudden, Black Panther gets to come back. And by the way, the healing protocol that they fucking use after the fight is only designated for the person who won the battle. But then they used it on Dude. They used it on fucking Dude. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit? So you get to cheat your way to the top? That's what you're telling me. So the dude served in the United States military. The dude's father was killed. The dude legitimately did everything right.
I agree with you on everything. And I think that most people feel that way. But he was a black nationalist. That's the only thing.
Killmonger.
He was dope. Like, don't get me wrong. I loved him in that movie. I think his character was dope. I actually completely agree with you. Like, I really do think that he was like he won everything fair and square. Like you mentioned, everything the fuck else. Like he was his character, and he went through all that tragic shit. The only thing is he was trying to like kill the world, so that way he could make everybody just like he basically wanted all black people to be, that's it. Like there's just black people. Because he wanted to give everybody guns and the Wakanda technology to kill all of the white people. Like, that was his goal.
But you couldn't have, like, a good character come in and basically be like, dude, I lost... Like, all right, here's a scenario. Spider-Man meets Killmonger. Spider-Man's like, I know. I lost my uncle to a gun. I have to witness him dying in front of me. I know your pain. It sucks, but there's no reason to take on or destroy the world. Take care of your own people. Let's work together. And then Spider-Man, Killmonger work together.
Great. And I agree, but they didn't do it. Okay.
And Michael B. Jordan is a better actor.
I agree. Michael B. Jordan is like an amazing actor. Genuinely, I love him. Like a lot of people don't like the Creed movies. He's fine as fuck. He's a great actor. A lot of people don't like the new Creed movies, or they don't like the Creed movies. I like the Creed movies, to be honest. So
the dedication to bulk up like that, dude, because Michael B. Jordan was not that big going to that Creed movie.
Like, he was like, fuck it, we're going on some steroids. We're gonna lift every day. Let's do it.
So whoever's Michael B. Jordan's trainer and nutritionist needs to be Cottonmouth's trainer and nutritionist.
Could you imagine him just jacked as shit, just playing Blade? That would be so dope.
The one thing that would upset me is that they fucking make it PG-13 and he can't fucking suck.
That will suck.
I want him to be like, all these motherfuckers are trying to ski uphill. Like, oh shit, he said it!
Okay, alright, let's move on to the next one. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, of course, that's gonna get a yay from me. That's gonna get a hype.
Even though they're trying to
I know, but still, for now, anyway.
What is wrong with Don't Tread on Me? That's actually a good fucking T-shirt. Like, that's actually a good symbol.
Like, what the fuck? Isn't it like a fucking Isn't it like a Yeah.
I think it was a symbol to kind of destroy Confederates and try to get rid of that.
I think it was the Confederates made it. The Confederacy made it. Hold on. The flag is named after the American General Gadsden, who designed it during the American Revolution. It was used by the Continental Marines as an early flag. What is the Continental Marines? I'm not very well.
Okay. They didn't fight. So they were the guys who didn't fight for the Confederates. They're the ones who trying to go. Who basically were on the good side of the American Revolution. They were the ones who were trying to rally people up to go against all like the Confederates and go against. I think the originally UK. I think they're the ones who actually started that. Yeah. So the Continental Navy was established by George Washington. So So this was a Liberty Tree flag. That's what they're saying.
In January, blah 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 blah. What is the Gadsden flag though?
The Gadsden flag was made by.
The Gadsden flag was at least three.
It was made by the Continental Navy. So it was Navy, and that's how they. And then it was adopted by George Washington against Confederates.
Interesting. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm reading things that say both things, Jason, and I'm confused. Fuck it. We gotta get off of it. I'm getting on. I don't understand.
Okay, fine.
Okay, but still, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I'm hyped for. I like number 1 and 2, and hopefully they don't manage to fuck up. I think it's hard to fuck up Chris Pratt's career because everybody knows that it's just Chris Pratt. You know what I mean? Like when he made that speech about God at the fucking award show.
What's wrong with being Catholic?
People just hate it.
I don't understand it. Like, I don't criticize anybody for being Muslim. Unless you're fucking like, I believe in a mosque and Hezbollah and fucking... Some people did something on 9/11. No, actually, it wasn't just some people. It was Al Qaeda, but we won't fucking...
Well, people just really do not like religion these days. That's all. No.
But alright, so, yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
That's the next one.
They can't. Oh yeah. Well, real quick question about Guardians of the Galaxy 3. They can't bring.
Yeah, they can't remember.
Back,
She was back at the end of number 3, or I mean, not of number 3. She was back at the end of Endgame because they did the whole time thing. Like remember Thanos from Back in Time. Yeah. So they will bring back, but Gamora won't know. Like Gamora doesn't know who Star-Lord is because they've been through. Remember, they forgot everything because they haven't been through it yet. So that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be interesting. Also, Gamora's sister doesn't know anything either. Like nobody knows anything.
There's a comedy right there. He's gonna have to go through the awkward phase of trying to dance and go for a kiss again. What the fuck?
I know, like I did this once, you motherfucker. I had to do it again. Jesus. Okay, then we have Captain Marvel 2.
Yeah,
okay, that's all we need to know. Okay, then we have the Disney TV shows. Okay.
Did you
What,
did
Captain
you
Marvel
even
1?
watch that?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah.
I wanted to see
Why?
Well, no,
You're
actually, I think it was just my
psychopath. Why
mom
is-
and grandma were like, hey, we're going to see Captain Marvel. I was like, okay, why not? That was all. That was it. So let's see. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So that's the first. So we're in the TV show. So that's obvious. That one's going to be about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So what do you think about that?
Are they gonna? Well, are they gonna go? Because in the comic book, it's actually Winter Soldier who becomes
I
Captain
wonder.
America.
They might switch it around because the Falcon did become. But maybe that's the thing though. Is with the you. Maybe
Maybe they
that
compete.
would be cool.
Maybe they go.
I'm
at
hyped
it.
for that one. I'm hyped for that one. I think that one would be cool.
Compete over Cap Shield. Fucking try to kill and take each
That
other
would be
out.
pretty
See who's the
dope.
fucking
Okay.
strongest.
I mean, who knows what's gonna happen if they'll do that or not? But I think that one's gonna be. I'm pretty hyped for that one. I think that'll be cool. What else we got? Okay, so then there's the WandaVision one. It says, what we know. Fans of Scarlet Witch know that Wanda's powers are reality-altering, meaning we expect to take on a wild ride here, especially with Vision's confirmed return. Bettany said on stage even he wasn't really sure why he was there, considering his Infinity War death. Judging by the teaser at SDCC and the logo above, we also expect a 1950s timeline. So they have to, apparently, since this is leading into the multiverse thing, I imagine they're gonna experiment with the multiverse on this one, and that's how they're probably gonna get back Vision.
But so then that means Scarlet Witch would have to be older than she actually is in the current like movies, right? Because if she's gonna be in the 1950s, she's gonna have to be fucking like she's gonna have to be around Cap's time at that point.
Yeah, that is around Cap's time, but that means no, she'd be the same age. They just time traveled, I imagine. And unless it's unless it's either got to be time travel or another universe. Like there's only two. That's the only two ways that it can go, really. Okay, so then we have Loki. It says, what we know. SDCC confirmed that the show would star the Avengers 2012 version of Loki directly after the timey-wimey events of Endgame. That means we likely have some pre-redemption arc, wildly selfishly escaping, or escapades coming our way. So, what is the Avengers 2012 version of Loki? Oh, so the fucking, the bad Loki, basically. Because that's, the Avenger is the first fucking villain in the Avengers was Loki. So that must mean, like, they're going to bring Loki back to a bad character instead of being, like, a good person.
Hulk make him his bitch again?
Oh boy, that's really funny as shit. So what do you think about this one? What do you think about this one?
I mean, he's been
For
brought
real.
back so many fucking times. In all of this, there has to be consequences. There has to be consequences to Endgame. You snap your fingers, it's not like, hey, we got more heroes. Now we got the X-Men, and now we got Deadpool, and now the Fantastic. There has to be consequences somewhere. You can't just fucking make it all holly jolly Christmas and fucking all great. So where's the consequences? That's what I fucking am very concerned about. And, well, I'm not even concerned about, I'm hoping somebody's fucking writing something great. In terms of like, yo, you fucked this shit up. There was going to be consequences no matter what. And that's what makes me actually more excited for Doctor Strange. Because he had to see the consequences. There's only one shot we have at this. Don't tell me he didn't know the consequences of doing that, though. There has to be and it can't just be, well, Iron Man dies. No, that is not just a consequence. Because you lost half the people when you took out Thanos, and so I'm really well. Maybe Thanos sit there and there's worlds that Thanos took out, and maybe there were bad people on that planet. But now that those planets survived, maybe there's consequences in the fact that those planets are still around now because Thanos couldn't take out those people.
Okay, yeah, no, that would be
That's
cool.
what
I think
I
what
want
you're saying. Like, yeah, it does. If they don't have any consequences for anything, yeah, that is fucked. But let's see. Well, what if? Oh, so the next one's called "What If?" Question mark. It says, "What we know, nothing."
Is that like hashtag me too?
I don't know. I guess it is. Hashtag what if? God damn. Now they're gonna be.
Oh, what is it? It's just a fucking documentary about Tony Stark's accusers.
What if Iron Man raped you? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, it says, what we know. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Sort of. We do know it'll be an animated series. Oh, it's going to be animated. And FaZe shared that
Yeah,
many
I'm
of the
not
original
interested in
cast members were already confirmed to lend their voice to the show. Yeah, I'm not really interested in that either. But I mean, if I hear a lot of good things about it, I might watch it just to see what's up. But I don't think I'm gonna be like, it's not gonna be a very. Yeah, I'm not too interested in that. Next we have Hawkeye. Let's see. It says what we know. That's about it. Just kidding. It'll introduce Kate Bishop and looks firmly based on Matt Friction's Hawkeye series. And straight from Renner himself, here's the teaser Comic-Con attendees go to see. So they gave a teaser for that. Hold on, let me see real quick. Oh wow, see, shit's so loud. Why is it so loud? Alright, there we go, muted. Fuck it, I just blew people's ears out. Oh, they're just showing, like, the intro scene. Okay, well, so basically just Hawkeye has his own show. They'll probably go more into, like, his family history and all that shit.
You saw that. Well, you could see
Yeah,
that
you're
in
right.
the game anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you saw... He was training his daughter in the first place, so you knew she was... And she's
So,
pretty
yeah,
fast
so you think that's going to be a good one?
Yeah, I think it's going to be... I'm interested in it. A lot of these, I think, are... again, these are television series, so there's going to be times where it's like, well, this doesn't fucking make sense. First few episodes could be great. First few episodes could be boring. It all depends, like a lot of these TV series, but if it all is kind of going together, I'm kind of down for that, especially because it gives the opportunity to fill in the gaps.
No, I get you. Okay, so yeah, there we go. That's our fucking, we went over, that's the last one. So overall, yeah, that's it says that's the last one. I don't see any more.
I say overall,
yeah,
we
overall,
gave it a hype, because we only shit on
Captain Marvel 2 and Thor. That's it. Everything else looks. Oh, and then also the animated TV show. Other than that, everything else looks like it's pretty hype.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even give that. A
Yeah, I'm not animated. Yeah, I'm not animated. Oh, and you shat on the Black Panther secret. Other than that,
yeah. Well, again, like the Black Panther sequel, I'm only shitting on because again, the hero didn't win.
God damn it, Jason. Okay, well that covers it. So overall, yeah, pretty hype. It looks like there's gonna be a lot of good movies. So I'm ready for that shit. I do enjoy the Marvel series quite a bit. So
I'm interested to see. Well, the weird thing was, so they didn't announce Venom. Well, is it Venom is Marvel though, right?
No, actually, I think so.
So Venom 2 didn't get announced, which I would have expected to be at Comic-Con. That I'm kind of shocked by. We know why Guardians of the Galaxy 3 didn't get announced.
Yeah. For sure. No, I wasn't, because I'm not the biggest Blade fan. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it, I enjoyed it. It's not like a big thing to me though. But the fact that he's playing it, I'm like, fuck yeah, that's gonna be it. Some dope ass shit. You know, so yeah, I'm fucking hyped for that. That would be pretty dope. That would be fucking dope, man. I could not imagine. I could not fucking imagine. That shit would be dope. So, really quickly, I wanted to double check. I think Venom might be made by Sony. Who is Venom made by? Yeah. Oh, you told me. Yeah, you were the one that introduced me to Spawn and whatnot. Yeah, that would have been a cool one to have, but sadly they did not do it. Oh, it's okay. So yeah, Marvel. Okay. Yeah. Yes, that'll be dope as fuck. Oh my god. Okay, well, I think we've gone over the things that we need to go over. I gotta go get me something to eat, man. I'm hungry. Shit. Okay, so we did go over quite a bit. We went over Billie Eilish. We went over a little bit of Validity at the beginning. We went over some Marvel shit. We talked about a lot about pedophilia. We talked about all sorts of shit. How long have we been going? Hold on. 1 hour 50 minutes. Yeah, we're 1 hour 50 minutes. We're only we're like almost to 2, but not quite. Goddamn. No, we're over 2. The reason that we're technically over 2 is because we had like 30 to 40 minutes of not streaming while I was trying to figure it out, and we were just talking shit. So that's why we'd be at like 2.5 hours probably if we had all that info, or if we had that recorded. Okay. No. I did not say that, Jason. I was saying that you said that, you motherfucker. Okay. I do not agree with that sentiment. My name is Rocky, and my name is Crazy Rocky, and I do not agree that men only do things for pussy, okay? Fuck. I need to put that message out here now.
What I heard from everybody out there, from what I heard, Rocky's the one that gave the suggestions for Validity.
Oh, God. Well, okay, I wanted to fuck them titties, okay? It's not my fault. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. But you know he at least hit it once. You know he at least hit it once or twice, right? There's no way. Just a week of nothing but that. You get strapped to the bed, and that's all you can do for a week. Jesus.
Where are you going? She's gonna abuse us again. Like, I'm sorry, fucked her brains up. I'm good.
Oh my god. Okay, well we're gonna end it there because that's a great note to end the podcast on. Thank you all for watching this episode of Non News Fake News Podcast. If you did enjoy, be sure to go give me a follow on be a furry. Be sure to go give me and Jason a follow on Instagram. He's Jason Nova. I'm Crazy Rocky. Go give me a follow on Twitter and YouTube, Crazy Rocky. And we will be back next week? You wanna do same time next week, my friend? All right, same time next week. We shall be back. Have a great day, guys.